4 times a year, some of Australia's finest artwork is auctioned. I'm here to find out from the experts how the auction process actually works. So who can attend the viewing, how you go about actually buying art at an auction, and most importantly, what you should wear. Tim, for those new to buying at an auction, what really is their first step?
Come to our viewings, which are free, open to the public. You can come in for 5 or 6 days prior to the auction and just have a look and familiarise yourself with what we're doing. It's a public event, free for anyone to come in.
And so really what happens if then someone comes in and they see a piece of art that they're particularly interested in buying?
They can approach me or my colleagues, and we're very happy to discuss any aspect of any painting or the auction process with you during that viewing period. But then people often want to know a bit more, and they might then be inclined to get perhaps other catalogues from we have catalogues going back for almost 15 years now, and or catalogues from the museums or libraries, and learn a bit more about the particular artist by going to the gallery, the National Gallery of Victoria, or reading, or just by Google. When
you're at the auction, how do you get a paddle firstly, and then how does the bidding process actually work?
You literally turn up here, you register, which means that you give your details, your name and address, and you fill out a form, and that also, for our purpose, it indicates that you understand our terms of business. You'll need to settle. If you are the lucky bidder, you'll need to pay for it, and you'll need to pay for it within a certain period.
To pay on the night, or is
No, but most people often do. People often walk out of the auction house after they've bought a picture with their purchase.
So if you come to an auction and you've got your paddle and you're sitting there and waiting for your painting, but you accidentally put it up, is there a chance that you could go home with a painting that you don't actually want?
No chance.
So definitely
no chance. Most of the time we know the people who are interested in paintings. They indicate to us, we talk to them before the auction. It's a total stranger bidding on something, which that does happen, but the auctioneer will confirm the bid. He'll say, is that a bid, sir, are you bidding? And if the guy goes, oops, then we know that that's so. There's no chance of an accidental purchase.
Is there a dress code? Do you have to?
No, in the films there is. I think we see people coming here in gardening clothes, and they often do big bidding. They do a lot of bidding. No, you can come as you are. We regard it as a formal, we who work here regard it as a formal occasion, but we're accustomed to seeing all shapes and sizes here.
How can someone maybe find out with that particular piece of art that they like, how much it will sell for?
Well, we normally present in our catalogues, we present everything with an estimate range. So we've gone to some trouble. Every time a painting comes to us, we know that this is the work by the artist. We know his history of prices or hers, and we estimate everything based on previous auction results by the artist. So all our estimates are arrived at following a fairly rigorous process.
And do you think that there's any kind of pitfalls that anyone should be really worried about, either buying or selling when they come in?
The way we operate, and Menzies, we're very conscious of good relations with customers. If anything goes wrong, we'd like to think we can fix it. I would always make a point of going to a couple of auctions before I actually do anything.
Do you have to actually be in the room? Do you have to attend to be
No, interestingly, the theatre of the auction or the occasion has kind of diminished a little bit in recent years. There was a time when going to the auction was all the fun, and in fact for most people, we still meet a lot of people who love attending the event and sit there through the whole night wrapped with the theatre of it all. So you can bid at home.
146,000.
You can bid live. We'll do what we call an absentee bid, so we'll act as your agent and bid for you at the auction and try and get it for you as cheaply as we can.
And so if I am actually attending the auction to make a bid, how do I know what's happening with the computer bids and the phone bids?
And if you're in the audience and you're watching all this, there's really one answer. You just need to act.
Yeah.
So the auctioneer will see the paddle, even if you wave it. I've seen people waving their paddles and the auctioneer's missed it. So if your bid is missed, say, bidding, whatever you need to do to encourage or to get his attention.
And made me much more confident now. Thank you so much. not as complicated as it may first appear, and the experts here at Menzies are happy to help with any further information that you need. So come along to a Menzies preview or auction. It's a lot of fun and you might just end up with a fabulous piece of art.